Hey guys, and as promised, I am back with the tips, study tips and things to know about nursing school, and perfect timing being that nursing classes and school in general will be starting back this month. Okay, and this is probably like the wrong place to do it. As you can see, I'm outside on my front porch, but I'm watching my daughter. She's across the street, and so a good time to get it done, and we'll see what all we can squeeze in here. Okay, so the first thing that I would say, when you first start, when you go to orientation, one of the things that they will tell you is to utilize the buddy system to get to know someone and to use that person. And listen, that will be your lifeline in some instances. So find you someone, stick to them. If you can, or if you don't already know one of the upperclassmen, get to know them. Also, we're really friendly, we don't bite, hey. But yeah, you're gonna want to use the buddy system because, say for instance, you miss a lecture or you just weren't sure on something, or you want to compare notes, then it's good to have that. One of the other things I would say as far as studying goes and testing, because you're gonna have a lot of tests. I'm not sure how your school operates, but sometimes you can have a test, every week, every 2 weeks, depending on your instructor and what class it is. You're gonna want to get real familiar with note cards. Note cards can be a lifesaver. You can challenge yourself, you can take them with you anywhere versus carrying around that big book. Matter of fact, I don't even have my book. I let somebody borrow it, but it's all good, to be honest with you. I never really utilized my book too much unless I needed to do like a cross-reference or something of that nature. The books are filled with what I'd like to say a lot of fluff. So yeah, if you think you're gonna be able to read all of the chapters and all of the assignments that your instructor gives to you, think again, it's darn near impossible. One of the things that I learned from one of my classmates previously that also did tutoring was to read the first two sentences of the paragraph and then skip down and read the last. And if there's something that needs, clarification, then you can skim through. I'm so sorry. There is a, what do you call it, a mud dauber trying to build, like right here on my porch. And I keep spraying him and he keeps coming back. He just won't give up. But yeah, so where was I? Yes, and that will give you, a good breakdown as to what's in the chapter, and for the topics that you need to go more in depth in, then you can do that. Also, the platform that we're on right now, YouTube, has tons of videos that will help familiarize you with the different body systems, different functions. Cardiovascular, for instance, is a great one. What was it when I did peds? Tetralogy of Fallot? Yes, I got the business from YouTube. I can't remember whose channel. As a matter of fact, I believe I have the link saved somewhere because I may have emailed it to a couple of my classmates. But yeah, utilize YouTube. As far as your note cards go, you can, set those up how you want to. Like, for instance, excuse my little sloppy stuff here, but things of that nature. And then when it comes time for testing, you can kind of like shuffle them up and quiz yourself, group things. So, if you know that there are 4 common thyroid disorders and you can name them off, then, that kind of gives you a head start as to, the thinking process as far as what those thyroid disorders are, the common ones, however. And then from there, you can go into like, okay, so here I have 4 common ones. And then my next 4 note cards would be those common disorders. And on the other side, of course, is a description of what those disorders are, the signs and symptoms, how it's diagnosed, and treatments. Yeah. Know your body systems. Know your body systems. For instance, with the pancreas, you know, the pancreas is the organ that produces the enzymes that break up the food, yada, 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 makes insulin. And so if you know those things when it comes to other issues, it'll help you kind of, you know, decipher your way through what's what. In a previous video, we had also discussed as far as the calculations, you want to stay familiar with your calculations, your conversions, and the different formats. This is something that came in in my pharmacology book. And on the back there, you have your equivalents, if that will focus. There we go. Okay, and so if you can have maybe even a note card with your formulas on it, if that helps. There are also cute little ways to help memorize different things. Okay, here's one with digoxin. So this is a common medication. You are going to want to be familiar with digoxin. Like, one of the key factors with this is that you hold if the heart rate is under 60 beats per minute. And so that's something that you're going to need to know. And I'm sure it will come up on a test. And excuse the noise. Like I said, I'm on my porch, and so those are the kids next door. There's a website that I'll link down below that has some mnemonics, and mnemonics are great. For instance, mnemonics was really helpful when it came for the listening of heart sounds for me. For instance, what was the one that I learned? All people enjoy Time magazine. So you have the aortic, the pulmonic, Erb's point, tricuspid, and the mitral valve. And so it also goes in order. So here, 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 and here. And so, you know, find creative ways to help you memorize, you know, certain things. It doesn't have to all be hard. Some of it can be fun. And like I said, I'll leave that link down below. Organization. Organization is going to be very important. That's one of the things that I kind of struggled with. Planners. Planners are great. You see, I was excited about spring break. Who isn't, right? But I actually ended up started using like the calendar on my phone because I always have that ready and available, versus my planner. You know, I might forget at home or forget to write something down in it or something of that nature. This one is actually very useful though, because it has like nursing diagnosis and things of that nature. It's hot out here. I look all nice and dewy and glowing. I'm sweating. So another thing that you're going to want to do is be on time, especially for lectures and clinic. Well, you guys saw my story, and that was just for testing. As far as being on time, your instructors do pay attention to that. So, you know, they see who is putting forth an effort and who's just kind of, you know, trying to, you know, get the work or whatever. They pay attention. They pay attention, and they're more likely to, you know, want to help you if they see you helping yourself. And you don't want to miss anything, you know, because they're not going to back up. Some instructors will lock you out of lecture, actually, also. And, you know, just now's a good time to start really being professional, because this is your career, right? These aren't just college courses, so you're going to want to be on time. What is another tip that I have for you guys? I told you guys about the buddy system, the note cards, the skimming through the books, utilizing YouTube. And that's about all that I have for right now, guys. I wish I had more for you. If there's any topics that you want to discuss, or, you know, what have you, leave a comment down below and I'll, you know, do what I can to help you guys on those also. I am getting ready to go inside and get in some AC because, yeah, it's hot. Love you guys. Be blessed. Good luck on your journey. God bless you on your journey. And remember, it doesn't have, you can work harder. Work harder? No. You want to work smart, not hard. So that's where your skimming is going to come into place. Oh, also for quizzes, to quiz yourself. I know a lot of universities or colleges or what have you will try to sell you software for studying. I have not used that. If you want to, more power to you, but my pockets are, you know, I'm rubbing together 2 nickels here, you know, ready to graduate. But Quizlet is a good place to go and quiz yourself. Now, mind you, you might have to kind of surf through some things to find someone whose quizzes are set up properly, so the answer isn't just, you know, staring you right there in the face. But that's also a good source. Like I said, if there's anything else that I can help you all out with, any information that you need, feel free to, you know, email me, comment down below, or hit me on any of the social media sites. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you. Talk to you guys later. Bye.